If I took this whole book and I described it in one word, and I've asked many people, they say love, they say grace, they say all sorts of things. But if I describe this book in one word, that word would be Father. In John chapter 14, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. The only way to the? Say it? Father. Say it loudly. Father. Not the only way to heaven, the only way to the? Father. So the destination of Christianity is the? Father. Not heaven. I've received it. To become children of God. Children born not of natural descent. Say not natural descent. Nor of human decision. Or of a husband's will. But born of God. God the Father starts to knit a DNA. Starts to knit a DNA. Say, what's your father like? Absent, fearful, authoritarian. He starts to knit a DNA. And the moment you get born again, he bypasses your biology. I'm a son, not a survivor. I'm a son, not a survivor. Then Jesus, led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. The tempter came to him and said, if you are the Son of God. Matthew chapter 3, God has just said, you're my son. The first temptation of human beings by the devil is your sonship. If you're the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread. You see, friends, if I don't understand sonship, I will spend the rest of my life trying to turn stones into bread. It's what I call survivorship. So stop acting as a victim of your upbringing. You need to be baptized in the Father so you realize that your upbringing has got no power over your future. And I'm not shouting and I'm not screaming and I'm not hyping it up. I'm just telling you theologically that the day you get born again, the bloodline of Christ kicks into your bloodline, and the nonsense that flows through your life, anger and disappointment and rejection, stops. It doesn't matter what you feel. You've got to believe it theologically. And then you start operating in the authority of it. We can go into any forum. We can hold our heads high. We can shake men. We can look them in the eye. Because we are sons of God. I don't know what pain you grew up in. I don't know what was lacking. I don't know what was excessive. I don't know what behavior you came under. But I want to tell you, I've come today to baptize you with the Niagara Falls of God the Father. In Isaiah 9, he says, the everlasting Father. In Colossians 1, he says, the Father who qualifies us. And the world will shout to you, you don't qualify. You're not old enough. You're not young enough. You're not white enough. You're not this. Forget it. He qualifies me. Yes.